My mother. Okay, Dishani Roy. Dishani Roy. This is for my mother and to womanhood. To this day, when the sky learns to hold shadows and lust leaks from within the eyebrows, to make you submit to that which was never your kingdom, I admit that submission is perhaps the only kind of embarrassment I have been bearing with since superstitions happened, which is to say that I have been made to believe that womanhood is a superstition and that gender is a disease where I repeat and repeat and repeat my audacity and rise as a woman again. That's how gradual life is. That's how pained we really are, for I see my mother's death as a failed metaphor tonight. The spotlight is my mother, bodiless, faceless, elusive, and the phenomenon is called the very same womanhood. Why? Why do I see the rhododendrons crying? Why do I see apology in the air? Why is my bed rehearsing for a safer play? Nothing answers. I just see my mind censoring profanities while my consciousness goes on buffering and buffering and buffering into the martyrdom of fucks. But it is okay. It is okay, for I have never apologized for being alone. My vagina stands as an atheist today. And my anatomy is a dead democracy where fascists flirt with other fascists, for their dancing, impatient hands try, please, ask, order, sometimes force to conquer you, but we have been trained to revolutionize our fates in vermilion, in blue blood, in she's a fucking bitch, in have you heard? Her mother is a prostitute, in drunken assaults, in disrupted dedication, in contraceptives, in the conflict between a red brassiere and a black brassiere. It's okay still, because revolutions don't need adjectives, and because blasphemy is an intelligent word, my vulnerabilities are floating in the immediate next layer of air above my skin. I understand universal conspiracies are not so ideally placed for women like you and me. Help them buy river sympathies at discounted magics until we realize how comfortable poetry is, because it's a confession in a room full of strangers where all of us are busy convincing and pretending with our saggy, prehistoric visages. And it doesn't feel awkward. Even if I shout, insanity! See, nothing feels awkward. No, not even womanhood. Because it is a self-destructor placed cruelly in between your thighs, because it is rigid, because it is regulated at the cost of broken hymens. And on a scale of tight to imaginary elastic, all of us are probable whores, and it is outright hilarious, for whore is still a cuss word. Oh wait, hashtag motherfucker. Right, motherfucker. But, dear lady, your cleavage never goes unremarked at. And even when you pray, though you might not have noticed, God peeps into the valley. God is a notorious man too, because as a child, I was never allowed to use the pronoun she before his name. And that's okay. Because not all men, definitely not all men, definitely not all women, definitely beyond the binary, but if the pronoun she or if the pronoun they is an embarrassment, then God is a failed idea too. Yes, humanity is slowly becoming shy, but since our confirmation of fertility is an episode, we must know that our bodies are regenerative of certain things, one of which is the mind. which breaks through all the stigmas, the do's and do-nots, forgives the color pink for being so typically biased, doesn't declare rules, and the other are the ovaries. Before you forget that, there's a metaphor in there. But the only question that I ask myself is, how wrong is oblivion? How often do woman shames collide? Femininity is a rather awkward trait to inherit, because if you are a woman with a vagina or a woman with a penis, your life's going to be a debate. And my blood boils in rebellion when you call my virginity a word to tell you how my silence is violent in its form while it trickles down your frightened ribs. And in following the same continuity, I have also wondered whether at any odd hour while shaving off my body hair, I had mistakenly shaved off the word self-esteem from myself, and immediately after I find my heart beating in regrets. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? But no! You are bluffing me. My meninist friends remind me of Donald Trump. That is because Donald Trump is a slang in my dictionary. But there's one true voice originating from silenced, garrulous mouths to conspire whirlpools in my navel so that words rise up the esophagus, crawl up to my neck just to utter satisfaction. Duty is our kind of orgasm. Womanhood, I tell you, is implied motherhood. They borrow our wombs for free, and we let them. So that on a very auspicious day, when rapes happen inside locked room, everybody rejoices. So that mothers become spotlights. So that poems become invalid before an attentive marketplace. Mother, I am tired of forgiving people. Mother, my womanhood is not a handcuff. I will tell them my wings lie in my mind. I will tell them, oh, hi, womanhood. Welcome to infinity.